What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 2 of Ask Coach Coop. I get asked all the time how I played college basketball and how you guys should go about playing college basketball. So make sure you stay to the end to get all the tips. Number 1, get as good at the game as you possibly can. Obviously, you're not going to be able to play in college if you're not that good at the game. So what I would do before reaching out to coaches or doing anything is get as good at the game as you can, lock yourself in the gym, and really separate yourself from the competition. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty. Number 2, I would make a list of all potential schools they're interested in. So say Division 1, Division 2, Division 3, maybe it's JUCO. I would make a list in an Excel spreadsheet, and then I would look up every single coach from every single school. So for example, Moravian University, you would look up the head coach, the assistants with their emails and potentially a phone number. Then what I would do is I would make an email that I would draft out to all of them and say, hey coach, my name is Danny Cooper. My grades and GPA is this. My SAT score is this. Attach a highlight tape, maybe give a couple sentences about who you are. I'm a hardworking kid. I am a gym rat, and show why you would be a good fit for that school. Another tip along those lines is I would look up Moravian's campus, and I would say, I think I'd be a perfect fit for the business program at Moravian, or I think I would love Main Street at Moravian because I'm an outgoing and outdoorsy type of person, right? So really research the school that you're into because it'll show the coach that you're not just sending out generic emails and you're really interested in it. Number 3, I would go to team camps. So all of these colleges will have elite team camps. Now, a lot of them are money makers, so definitely be careful with the ones that you go to. This is one of the best ways that you can get in front of coaches, and if you're good enough, you can really stand out. So back in the day, I wanted to go to Division 1. I went to Drexel team camp. I think I went to Temple team camp. I never ended up playing Division 1, but what it did, number 1, was give me experience. I got to play against other players around the area. I got to meet the coaches, and you never know, down the line you might want to get into coaching or training, and these could be good connections. Number 4, not one of my favorites, but AAU. I was not a big fan of AAU. I really didn't play much AAU, but if you can get on a good AAU team, I think that's one of the best ways to get recruited. There's a lot of good showcases, and a lot of people go to college because of AAU. I would say don't get on an AAU team for the name, though. Get on a team where you're wanted and where you're going to get playing time, because the worst thing is being on a team, spending all that money, spending all that time, and not even playing. So those are the 4 main ones. I would say a bonus is really try to make relationships with the coaches. So yeah, you can send generic emails, and yeah, you can go to these team camps, but I've been in my head coach's office and they literally get 25 to 50 emails a day. So any way that you can make an actual personal connection with this coach, maybe as young as 9th grade, maybe it's showing up on campus one day and going to his office and just cold showing up. Or maybe it's cold messaging him and cold calling him and say, hey, come check out my game, or send them your schedule. You need to find a way to separate yourself and find a way to stand out from those 50 generic emails that they're getting every day. Quick backstory on me, how I did this. I went to Penn State main campus my first 2 years. I tried to walk on, didn't make it. When I was transferring, I was 2 years removed, so it was really hard for me to find a spot. But one of my big brothers growing up, shout out Jimmy Murray, he was from the same hometown as me. He was at Moravian University. Because we built that relationship, I was able to reach out to him and ask him for advice, and he actually told me to come to Moravian, and that's how it all worked out. So just one person can change your life. So I would recommend from as young an age as possible, make those connections, make those relationships. You never know when it'll come back to help you. So to sum it up, get as good at the game as you possibly can. If you're not good, you're not going to be able to play. It's just the reality. Number 2, email and research as many teams and schools as you can. Really do your due diligence. We're not going to cut that. And really make sure that you show them that it's not a generic email, that you really did some research into the school. It'll help you stand out. Number 3, team camps. Highly recommend them. Get your foot in the door. Show your face. Show them that you can play. And number 4, if you can get on a good AAU team, highly recommend. So hope you guys enjoyed episode 2 of Ask Coach Coop. I'm going to really try to make these once a week, way more consistent. And like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know what you want to know next on Ask Coach Coop episode 3. Boom.